All right, guys, buckle up because I had several news topics to talk about today. But when I started doing some research, a Nintendo Switch 2 leak just appeared, and this one seemed to be bigger than all others put together. So I had to drop everything to make this video and talk to you about it. Let's talk about the leak, name, and logo for the next Nintendo system. And no, it is not a Switch. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario.
Before we get too deep into the video, I'm trying to reach 50,000 subscribers by October 12th, which is my birthday. So if you could just help me subscribe and get me the gift of getting to that goal before October 12th, 50K before October 12th, my birthday. Thank you so much for subscribing, and let's get into the video. All right, let's jump right in. I hope this is real, guys, because I am on that boat that I don't want another Nintendo Switch name. I want a new name for a new generation console. I don't want no more confusion like the Wii U. I want this to be successful, and no matter what Nintendo releases, as long as it doesn't confuse people, it's gonna be successful. Let's go ahead and read here. The expected console, commonly known as the Nintendo Switch 2, has once again been named. What's the name? The Nintendo Focus, by a would-be leaker who recently provided alleged release date and price details. This time around, there is a supposed logo for the next generation Nintendo console along with some details about games including ARMS 2. The same source who just offered up purported release date and price information for the Nintendo Switch 2 has made some new posts about the next generation console. Once again, the claim is that the unit will actually be called Nintendo Focus, stylized as Nintendo Focus. It will not feature the word Switch. The ex-resident also provided a supposed spy shot of the Nintendo Focus logo, which is posted below. Of course, it is necessary to take this with a huge pinch of salt for multiple reasons, especially that such a mock-up could be very well easily faked. Even if the Nintendo Focus is true, it might not even pertain to a Nintendo Switch successor. Now, the writer goes on to mention that if they do keep the Switch brand, that the console will have instant recognizability, and I agree. Of course, it will, because it's been around for almost 7 years, and there is a really great deal of what would happen if they keep the Switch name. It would actually confuse a lot of people, and I'm not talking about people like you or me, because we are gaming savvy. We are here in the world of gaming. We listen to gaming videos every single day. We know Nintendo, we know consoles, right? I'm talking about the everyday folk who are not gaming savvy. They don't know anything about Nintendo games or consoles. All they know, they've heard of it, is the Switch, right? And as long as they get the Switch, it doesn't matter whether it's the OLED model, the basic model, or the Switch 2. All they know is that they're getting a Switch for their loved one. And this can cause confusion because, of course, there will be different price ranges for the Switch 2 and the Switch. They see two Switch names, one cheaper than the other, they're going to go for the cheaper one, because I would do that. If I were a dad who knew nothing about the Switch, and there was a Switch here and a Switch 2, I wouldn't care about the number. I would care about the price, right? They're both Switches. Who cares? And that's how the everyday folk thinks. This could really damage the sales of the next-gen console, just like what happened with the Wii U. I was in that boat. I saw that commercial for the Wii U, and I'm like, is this an accessory, right? Is that tablet an accessory? Because I'm looking at the same name, the Wii. I'm looking at the same nunchucks, right? I'm looking at the Wiimotes, the same exact thing. It looks the same to me. So why would I want to get it? And I didn't. I passed over it. So the same thing can happen with the Switch 2. That's why I believe, hopefully, this is the name, or Nintendo does name it something completely different. Alright, so I want to know what you guys think down below. What do you guys think about the name Nintendo Focus? It could also be the name of maybe that new VR headset that Nintendo might be working on. That's not the console itself. It's just an attachment you can buy separately in order to play VR games. It makes more sense to have the name Focus for a VR headset rather than the actual console itself. This is the apparent logo, and we'll know soon enough, because if it is, it will be taken down. And if it is taken down, I will give you guys an update. Nintendo is very overprotective with their IPs and their names and all their logos. Things that are unreleased, they are very, very overprotective. So if this really is their logo here, then hey, it's going to be taken down. So I want to know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you like this name. I personally don't dislike it, right? It could be better, but it's not bad. To me, as long as it's not Switch, because I don't want any confusion or another Wii U debacle. I want the Nintendo console to be successful, to be great, and for us to enjoy our time with it. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Odyssey News. Let me know your thoughts down below. Before I let you go, I have 2 things I need to let you know. Number 1, never give up. And number 2, journey on. Peace.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Z, no blade. Drive like Mario, we on a new wave. Never slow down, winners don't need no brakes. And we won't fade, our shine gets greater. Staying on the ball like Pokemon trainers. From the nest to the Wii, we dangerous. You can button mash, but it ain't gonna save you.